Da, 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 da.
All systems functioning within normal parameters.
Welcome to another Literalist Reaction video. I'm Dave. With me, as always, my good buddy, John Doe. Oh, John. Oh, John.
Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave.
I've seen what you gave me.
Yeah. We're going to one of the most dangerous places on the internet.
And it makes me laugh so very hard.
I know it does. Okay, so here's what I want to say about this video. I love Elvis Presley. I love sharing Elvis Presley music with people. I haven't studied every ounce of Elvis's life. I don't know everything about his personal life, his personal decisions. Here's what I know. I love Elvis. I love his music. I love his energy. I love his stage presence. I love, he makes me laugh. And in this video, Dave, I think he's even going to make you laugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And before we started, here's what I'm going to say to you.
Go on.
Pay very close attention when he throws it to the piano player who does a little piano solo. And this is a live concert.
Okay.
But pay very close attention because the camera cuts away just as something happens.
Interesting.
And I want you to pay very close attention to the. First of all, you can tell by the look on the piano player's face, something's not right in Denmark.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, I'll watch for it.
All right, and this is live in Hawaii, 1973. This was the first worldwide live broadcast via satellite.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
And Elvis did this as a fundraiser. All of the money went to cancer research.
This is it's a very short song. It's only 2 minutes, 2 seconds long, which I mean, comparative to all the rush and everything else.
Which means we have time for trivia. So before we get there, let's do some trivia.
I'm in. What do you got?
Shall we? All right. Do you want the question first?
Yeah, give me the question first.
Yeah, sure. To put it politely, Dave, which animal excretes where it eats?
Okay. I feel like this could be a mollusk or something.
Well, your choices are a jellyfish,
okay,
an eel, a lobster, or a dog.
I mean, a lobster literally does because they are bottom feeders. That's what they do. A jellyfish sort of does as well, though, because they just sort of like take stuff up and then spit it out the same general orifice as far as I understand jellyfish anatomy. I am not super up on jellyfish anatomy, but I want to say jellyfish because if I'm understanding the wording of this question correctly, a lobster does have separate orifices into which one side it places food and the other side it excretes its end product of food. So I'm going to go jellyfish.
And you're absolutely right, Dave. A jellyfish has only one hole.
Oh,
that's too bad, isn't it?
That's too bad.
Which means even its favorite foods taste like crap.
Did you know there's a type of jellyfish that can kill you? It's like a box jellyfish.
I've been stung by a jellyfish, and the ones that can't kill you can certainly inflict a lot of pain.
I have also been stung by a jellyfish, and you know what the dumbest thing you can do is pee on it.
Yeah, that's like so bad folklore.
Very bad folklore.
Pour an acidic substance on an acidic wound of some kind, right? It's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not wise. So speaking of that,
now that we're into urinating, here's Elvis. see it?
He dropped something.
Close.
I got a wishbone in my pocket, got a rabbit's foot around my wrist. I can have the thing my lucky charm could bring. If you give me just one thing, baby, I ain't asking much of you. Well, just a bigger, bigger, bigger hunk of love. Will you? Will you? Just a bigger, bigger, bigger hunk of love. Will you? Will you? Just a bigger, bigger, bigger hunk of love. Will you?
All right.
There you go. Some different Elvis for you. You know what struck me when I played back, you talking about, you think Elvis has a country sound. Now, I'll grant you that he certainly has done some country songs and even a country album or so. But he's rock and roll.
So I think it's his side mouth, bigger, bigger, bigger hunk of love. For some reason, to me, that's like a little twangy. It's a little southerny because this song was rock and roll. For sure, this song I would not think is country at all. It could also be that I've heard so little Elvis, I've only heard selections that were a little more of his country stylings. I don't know. I've heard probably less Elvis. That's not true. Some of the bands you've showed me, I've never even heard of the band and did not hear the songs either. So I at least I knew who Elvis was.
Right. Vaguely.
I could point him out of a crowd based on his characters.
Right.
But that's about, the extent of my Elvis knowledge. But that song was fun. I did enjoy. What did he drop?
He actually threw a cup of water at the piano player.
Oh, is that what it was?
Pull it back up. We got lots of time. It's a 2-minute song. We got all the time in the world.
Yeah, because it looked like he dropped something to me. So
you can see the piano player is preparing to duck, but he doesn't know which way it's coming.
Hold on. I got to put it back up on.
So he's like a goalie waiting for the puck to come. You know what I mean? Like,
is that what was going? Because here's the problem: I could see Elvis's back here, and he's like gyrating or whatever. He's doing his little Elvis side hips, and that's why the piano player is looking so cheeky.
Because he sees the cup.
Okay.
He throws that water at him. That is hilarious. Now go a little further, and when he gives it over to the guitar player, I want you to take note of that guitar.
He's laughing about it.
Yeah. That's James Burton. Now take a look at that guitar.
It is pink and shiny.
Yeah, that is a Fender Telecaster that James Burton had customized. And it's paisley. It's pink and paisley as far as the pattern. And now, well, for some time now, Fender Guitars has the James Burton Telecaster.
Really?
Yeah,
that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like, it was a fun classic rock and roll song. I was kind of surprised that we had both a guitar and a piano solo in a song that was so short.
Right.
Like, that's not a criticism. Like, I was just kind of surprised by it. Like, half that song was piano and guitar solo, which is a thing you can say about a lot of the longer form songs we've been listening to lately. But their solos are 3-4 minutes long because half is 7 minutes half the time. But it was fun. I mean, lyrically, I think that song is very obvious. I don't think there's really much to dissect.
Yeah, you're not having to dissect a whole lot as far as what goes on in Elvis's lyrics. Of course, again, Elvis, like many solo performers, doesn't write his own songs. He's not a songwriter. He is a performer. He's an arranger. And so everything that happened on that stage, when the piano came in, how long it played,
When he threw the cup of water in the
when he
piano
threw the
player's
couple,
face.
that was all arranged by Elvis. Okay, he's an arranger, and you particularly see that during his concerts that are filmed from Las Vegas. He really he is constantly directing, what's going on, and his band, his orchestra, his band, his singers, they are very attentive to his cues, his visual cues that he puts out. So they do exactly what he wants at exactly the right moment, and he knows when that should happen to make the biggest impact in the song. So he's really talented in that way. He's very, pitch perfect. Nearly, I mean, I don't think I've ever heard him really knock off like a bad note, like a terrible version. But he likes to have a good time. He always has liked to have a good time, even up on stage.
He certainly likes having his name in lights. I'll give him that.
And I wouldn't even say he designed that,
No, I'm not saying he did, but it was
Yeah.
it was definitely. I don't think I've ever watched a concert where it was just that many bright lit up just the name of the singer, like it just absolutely everywhere, flashing, moving.
Yeah,
It goes with his jumpsuits, and like I have said, favorite thing about Elvis, sequin jumpsuits.
and that is a beauty he's wearing there in Hawaii. That is one of his most famous.
I gotta say that look should be modern. That should be just normal. If you look at a lot of science fiction, you see that they wear like single piece things, but that so often they're dull. Like, how come the future can't be single piece Elvis jumpsuits?
I think the implication always has been with futuristic versions of what we're going to wear. It's always going to be ease in and out. It's always going to be like convenience based, and it's almost as though they're saying in the future we're not going to be messed around with fashion. You know what I mean? If you also notice the same types of movies, I mean, they there's a couple things they never really get into, like food or music. Those are things. Those are the future is a bland, boring place according to an awful lot of movies.
All I gotta say is that if the mark of the future is that we don't care about fashion, guess who's living in the future, John?
Right there, the guy that walks through the Walmart in fuzzy pink slippers that he found in the women's section. That's the guy.
Thank you for talking about an actual thing that I did last week.
End of recording.
If I get one stinking angry comment from a supposed Elvis fan, I will hunt you down.